So before, if they progress under 6 months, then you don't challenge them. Is that correct?
We don't re-challenge with a platinum chemotherapy.
Okay. And what would be options for those patients in terms of treatment?
I mean, currently the standard of care that's FDA approved, there's only one, and that's topotecan.
Okay.
Although, other people, including me, have used checkpoint inhibitors as well.
Okay, great.
And then we would look very closely at clinical trials.
I see. And do you consider any maintenance regimens for those patients? Because I understand that patients respond, and then you kind of set off a bomb, so to speak. So
right.
you know that they will progress, but you don't know how long. So do you use any maintenance regimens, or do you feel that that's a big unmet need?
I think that's a big unmet need. I don't think there is any great maintenance regimen evidence. I think a couple years ago there was a JCO paper published by Bocardillo showing, like sunitinib as a possible maintenance regimen. I thought the evidence was actually pretty good, but it never really caught on for reasons I don't know why.
I see. So at the moment you don't use any maintenance therapy. Okay. But so going back to your patients who don't progress for, let's say, more than 6 months, do you tend to then re-challenge with the same regimen?
Yes.
Okay. I see. Great. Thanks so much. So I want to move on a little bit into biomarker testing or biopsies with small cell lung cancer. So first of all, I want to ask at the moment, are you testing these patients? Are you ordering tests for small cell lung cancer patients for any biomarkers?
Yes, I do.
And what are you testing for?
And so we use a next generation platform that capture all your major, genetic mutations. There's probably like 500 of those, or over 500 of those. And then we also check for PD-L1 and TMB. Okay.
And do you order those at diagnosis for all patients or just extensive disease patients?
I do it for all patients.
Okay, great, thank you. And do any of these biomarkers influence your prescribing at the moment? For example, I know, there were some studies that showed evidence that PD-L1 may not be a very good marker of response in small cell for immune checkpoint inhibitors. What do you think about the value of PD-L1 in this disease?
I mean, honestly, PD-L1 is not approved yet in the first line. I know the trials are ongoing. So for first line treatment, it really doesn't matter. Okay. It's become more of an issue in the second line when they fail. Okay. And personally, I will check it, but I feel like once you're in the second line, options are so limited. Okay. And other than the checkpoint therapies, everything else we can offer, such as topotecan, has profound risks in terms of toxicity.
I see.
So I don't put as much stock in the PD-L1 as I would, because I feel like it's at least a therapy we can try. And then in terms of the efficacy based on those checkpoint, based on the checkmate trials, its efficacy, even with like Nivo alone, is comparable to topotecan. And then if you add Nivo plus Ipi, it's actually a little bit better than topotecan. So,
you're talking about response